Hi everyone, we're live. Welcome back. Bit of Candlekeep, first Candlekeep session of the year, I think. Exciting. Thanks for joining us.
Hell yeah.
Smaller crowd this time, but we'll persevere and see what adventures we can uncover. What happened last time? Last we left off, we left with Finry downed in the middle of a busy street after attempting to, I guess, part ways with the party, so it seemed. But the party, Gary, Merc, and so on were having none of it and decided to chase him down. And then as we pick up. So the sun is high and people are busy moving about the streets within Waterdeep. There are stalls and markets lining streets and alleyways. The smell of perfume and spices is carried on the breeze. Merc, you hear a soft thud as Finry's body goes limp and hits the floor 60 feet in front of you. A little girl screams her head off in terror at the sight, and several other onlookers spread out, leaving Finry motionless, face down on the ground. Some of them quickly look to tend to the body, while others look up around for a cause. Crowds begin to draw in around Finry, people craning to see what the commotion was about. What do you do, Merc?
I'll head over to him. I think Gary is nearby as well, but I'll head over to him and be like, please give him some space. He does this sometimes. It's nothing to be too concerned about. I'll sort of go over and kind of like sort of swoop in and like sort of like pick him up by like the sort of underarms and like sit him up and be like, there, it'll be all fine.
You hear someone, just a couple of people deep in the crowd, point at you and say, He did this! I saw him! He did some weird thing and then this person just fell over flat on his face.
I'm sure it looked not great, but I assure you everything is fine. If you just give him some space, please.
Roll a persuasion or deception check.
I am bad at both of those. I will deceive, I guess. Let's hit that. D. Not terrible. Well, 14.
He starts to, after seeing you, kind of show some care towards Finry. This person sort of cranes forward and... is he okay? Is he alive?
Oh, he's fine. He suffers from narcolepsy.
Narco, what? What happened to him? And everyone's kind of like murmuring to themselves, like, what? Why? What's happened to him?
Yeah, he just falls asleep every now and then. It's fine.
Make a medicine check.
That I'm good at.
So, Peanut, I should have recapped this before, but Finry was trying to get away from the group and get into a crowd. But Merc here and the rest of the group were trying to not let him get escape, didn't know what was going on, and a sleep spell, like level 4 or something like that, was thrown at Finry, and so he is just out in the middle of a street.
Is Gary still about?
Gary is still about. He's not far behind you.
Gary, if you wouldn't mind helping me get him back into the yawning portal.
Gary wanders over and picks up Finry's legs. You notice though that as you pick him up, his head lolls back and his eyes are wide open.
It's fine, but we'll get you inside. It is okay. Is he? It only lasts a minute, as far as I know. So, before he starts, sort of moving too much, we'll start getting him on his way to the yawning portal.
Okay, you pick him up and start to take him back to the yawning portal with Gary's help. Even though Gary can only lift him like 6 inches off the ground. I think he's a gnome. Is he a gnome? I think he's a gnome. You get him back into the yawning portal, and as you place him down on the ground, you notice a small book fall out of his pocket.
Oh, seem to have...
Bruce, it's at this time you come out of a room, a little bit buzzing around, not quite straight, a little bit sideways, a little bit left and right, before you see these people you recognize. You haven't seen them for a few days, but you recognize them. And you know who
I remember you guys say you're doing fun. I sort of stopped flying because, too much to drink.
You come buzzing down next to everyone and just land. And Bonnie, you, I think, ran out after everyone as well. And you've since seen them come back into the yawning portal and followed in behind them.
Oh, okay. I'm just like, it's been so long since I've been this character. I'm just like, all right, we're gonna not settle into a chicken voice. All right, okay. Hi ho, silver away. All right, so rushing back into the yawning portal.
Yes. While as you
All right, guys. Okay. All right. I am a bard. Okay, I got this. All right. What's going on? Finry, you okay, buddy? You just seem a little bit limp.
Too much to drink.
Oh, no. No. Inside check.
To who? Finry?
No, to...
Oh, yeah, sure.
To Brucey boy. I got plus 2, though, so...
I'm definitely...
Oh, it's
definitely
okay.
telling truth.
16.
Your call, Bruce, if you'd like to...
I'm rolling deception.
PvP.
I'm a really bad liar.
Okay. Uh-huh. All right. Okay. I've always known Finry to be that kind of guy that will always drink you under the table, mainly because he kind of spends a lot of time in bars, and mainly because he kind of always talks to people and convinces them into buying him lots of drinks through his, very voracious kind of appetites. But, okay, like, let's say he's had a little bit too much to drink, and she turns very pointedly away from Bruce and then stares Merc like dead in the eyes and be like, so buddy, what's gone down here? Hey?
Well, our friend here is feeling a little bit sleepy. Since he tried to walk out on the CDA. He tried to vacate his managerial position.
What's wrong with that?
Well, then he would be leaving completely, and I thought he was still reeling from our recent
you see, Bruce,
misadventure.
We do kind of believe in loyalty, but a little bit more to the truth is we believe in loyalty to the coin. And I do believe that Finry is, owing of some funds to our pockets. So that kind of business is not one to be really tolerated nor appreciated. And then she stares very pointedly at Gary. So we tried to walk out then, Gary?
Gary stands up and... look, I'm just as shocked as you are, right? I wasn't expecting that. And he gave me all the funds. We know we have the money. We finally got paid.
That's not what I'm talking about, Gary.
Well, he did put me in charge, Bonnie. That's all I'm saying. He declared, Gary, you're in charge. So I guess it's my call what happens next.
He's dead to me.
Finry's dead to you.
He looks dead to me.
Should wear off, I believe, but...
What, death? No, I don't think that kind of thing wears off. I think that's like a permanent thing.
No, I think this is how he looks when he sleeps. It's quite horrific, I know, but...
Wait, I actually know a guy that lives underneath a bridge, and pretty sure he works in necromancy or something like that. You know, makes dead people walk again.
Oh,
Maybe we
so
could
you
take him
think
there.
maybe we could sell Finry to him then?
Mm. Is it the guy on the bridge, or is it the guy near the portal? I can't bloody remember where the bloody is. Yeah, let's try it. Under the bridge. Yeah, under the bridge for sure.
Merc, you still notice that book that fell out of Finry's pocket.
Bonnie proceeds to get rope and starts to tie him up.
Finry,
Oh yeah,
I join
she's
in.
real pissed off.
I'll pick the book up. Do I recognize it from our previous?
it doesn't look
escapades?
familiar, but as you open it, I will try and find it. You open it and flick through it, and you can tell it's Finry's handwriting. And you read a few entries. It looks like it's Finry's journal, his personal thoughts. And I'll let everyone just read through that quickly.
Can everyone else see it?
Yes.
Or maybe I'll read it aloud for people at home as well. He says, each one of these is a different entry. I'm doing it. Finally, leaving that hellhole called home. My parents finally got what they wished. I wasn't there anymore. I was just another mouth to feed, but I'll show them. Then later, found I noticed that Candlekeep might pay for books and may have work. That's good, as I'm down to my last few coppers. Met the most interesting people at Candlekeep. We went on an adventure and I thought it'd be cool to start a detective agency, and they agreed. Finry's moving on up. Most of them left. It was up to me to lead the CDA onto the next adventure. Should go great. They left too. Is it me? No time to think. Adventure awaits. Later again. Still, more of them have left. Maybe it is me. New group, and they've stuck around this time. Really feeling a bit these people, like this new family. Oh shit, some of them almost died, and it would have been my fault. Am I cut out for this? I've never known true friends or family. I don't know if I'm cut out for this. Been having some strange dreams about myself lately. In some, I'm working on taking out a god called Greg now. In others, I'm a bunny person who seems to think more with his second brain. Strange. Damn it, there was another close one. I cannot do this anymore. I cannot lose them. They will be better off without me. I know it.
I think
That's
that's
the
some
last
really
entry.
stupid logic because he'll be losing his either way. The goddamn dumbass. Finry, you need some psychotherapy.
Or maybe just some sleep.
Bruce, you kind of get closer to him, and give me a medicine check.
That's dangerous. Yes. Medicine check. Let's do it. 18. I'm apparently an expert in medicine.
You get really close up with him. You see his eyes that are still open, and you look into his soul. But you also pick up.
I can picture myself walking
there,
up, open up his eyes with
Yeah.
both my hands, looking straight in the middle of his eye.
But what you also pick up is that there's no breath on you. This Finry is not breathing.
Yep, I knew it. He's dead.
It was not supposed to do that.
Or he's in a coma.
I think they're still supposed to breathe in a coma, friend. I mean, I'm no medicinarian, but pretty sure you still need that whether you're in an other state or not.
I mean, we can maybe blow some air down his throat. Would that work?
Nice CPR. Ooh.
What's CPR?
We could shock him.
Yes.
People actually like you, and you are valued in this group. Does it shock his heart back into action?
No response. Not even a
will-
twinge.
I'll use my cantrip spare the dying just in cases.
Actually, does.
I'm just gonna go.
I don't know how many hit points he has.
Nope, didn't shock him.
But it should stable the creature at 0 hit points.
Okay. You can't see any change in his status after casting Spare the Dying. It's almost as though he's there, but he's also not there. Like, this is the shell of what Finry was.
Oh, he's in purgatory. Okay, well, I vote we sell his body for science.
Will we get much though?
We tried. We can't say we didn't try.
Or we can kick him underneath the bed and just leave him there. I think that'll do. Keep him for later. Never know when you might need one.
Oh, okay, Gary, you're in charge now. What did you want to do?
And
Gary-
I'm going to join in and just stare at him and just put my hands on my hip.
Gary sort of looks a bit
Got
like,
my back.
what?
Wink.
Well, look, I am in charge, and look, take the Sarah. Figure that out. I'll stay with Finry. And he hands over the necklace that had Sarah with it. A book of Sarah's notes.
Okay, but you know, being the boss also means you have to do the work. Don't let this be a precedent. Otherwise, there'll be a mutiny.
Now, Bonnie, let's not get all combative. You saw those
You've
notes in
worked with me
Finry's
for
journal.
how long? I think you know exactly how I am.
This is the time we need to bring ourselves together, Bonnie. Not
I
tear
am
ourselves
together.
apart.
I am here.
I don't know, that's what happened to my last boss. He got mutinied.
Oh, did you sell him to the guy under the bridge too?
Yeah,
Nice.
that's how I know him.
Okay, well,
Maybe we could sell his body to him as well.
Look, let's be
Pays
honest. We can't carry Finry around with us like this. You guys
Can we
get one
drag him?
ahead.
not with that attitude.
What? Take.
Like, I've got rope. We've got
I
a
pull-
conga line of heroes with strength. We're doing.
Hang
I
on.
pull out
Finry's
a
got
large,
a bag of holding,
I pull out
doesn't he?
my large blanket from my pack on my back.
You know, I've
And
got
I go to put it on him,
invincibility.
but it only covers like half of him because
I could make Bruce extra swole.
On that, with
I
the
can do that too.
adventurers with strength and all that, I would be casting Revivify on him now if I had any spell slots. Or my
Oh,
fourth
do you
level.
need to take a nap, Merc?
I need to nap, and yeah, 14 out of 58 hit points. I'm like,
Oh, it probably would make you a prettier birdie. That's true.
well, I have lost the sheen on my feathers. It must be said, but yes, I cannot cast any spells at the moment, or otherwise I would perhaps try to revive Finry, but I think the time has passed now.
Well,
Very well.
Uh,
Oh,
we could still take him with us, right? I mean, we do have a nice big bag of holding that has.
that has no air inside. Yeah, sure. That sounds like a great idea.
Ah, shit, Bonnie, you're right.
Can
You're
we
right,
just
you're right.
get
Mm-hmm. And that's why you're the boss. Mhm.
I'm the ideas guy, Bonnie.
Just not the grounded in reality or practicalities guy.
That's exactly right.
And then I do this.
See, you know it's all about practicality. Story travel fast. So, what's that? We need to get some rest then.
Well, I do, yes, but perhaps we
back to
should
the pub. Good idea.
get a room in this establishment if they have one, and rest Finry up, and maybe in the morning he may come to. I don't know, but I know I'll need to sleep.
Okay. And you see the well, I forgot the guy's name. I think it was like Tom or something, the bartender. Let's go with Tom. He's getting a bit curious as to seeing this completely still body laid out on the floor. Not overly concerned, but it's like, your friend need a snooze, sleep it off over there.
Yes, if you have any room, rooms available that would perhaps.
I'll just turn to him and go, he's going through a dramatic phase.
A dramatic phase, yes. This happens a lot in this establishment. Yeah, we do have rooms. They're 1 gold a night, and they have like 3 available, I think.
I toss him a gold for Finry and Gary, because Gary's supervising. Sure, you won't mind Finry's snores or whatever it is that you do. I'm sure he spoons.
Ugh. I think he'll sleep on the ground. It'd be nice for his back, I think. Okay. So after gold handed over,
yeah,
you get taken up to you a few different rooms. You guys split yourselves between 2 different rooms, and even though it's still about midday, I think you're all shattered enough to recover with a long rest.
It's been a long and complicated day.
Morning comes. It's bright and early. What would you like to do?
I'm still at the bar. What are we doing? Where we going?
Yes.
I had no drink. I haven't slept. Whew. Coffee.
Just like get out my funnel that's I've got like in my pack, and he said he wanted coffee, so I'm gonna be like, okay, well, here we go. Just open wide. This will jazz you right up. All right, so catch me up. Did you guys learn anything new while I was off walkabouts about the town, about what we actually need to do to take on this Sarah lady?
No.
No? Okay,
Nope,
that's
I was
good.
here.
That's good. Okay, cool.
So-
All right, so we have some kind of book thing, we have some kind of necklace thing, and we have some kind of house thing that we need to visit with some kind of creepy old dude that may or may not be there.
Yes. From memory, I believe we saw some visions that were somewhat interactive, which was quite interesting. But we did witness Sarah's murder and some events leading up to that. I believe Lord was it Vitalis?
Vialis.
The demon summoner, yeah.
Yes, he was conducting a ritual to restore a demon to its original strength. And I think by using Sarah, I'm not sure if it stopped there, but using her, he was able to complete the ritual, or is well on his way anyway. Well, we fought a giant behemoth of a creature that couldn't be stopped, and we believe that maybe that is what this demon will become if it is brought to its full strength.
Well, I don't like demons, and I don't like the sound of Vialis, because, like, rich guys generally tend to be assholes, so...
Agreed.
Let's go kick his butt!
Cool. So, you're trying to head towards where?
So I think we need to go to the manor, don't we?
The last kind of indication you are, one of the threads you have from Sarah's notes is that, she was a servant at Yellowcrest Manor, where she saw some of this go down.
Okay. Well, do we know anything of, like, where... Oh, does the town have, like, planning schematics that are, like, filed? Because I know in, like, real life, we file your building applications with, like, town hall, and those files are kept on plan so that you can go, oh, there's a sewer tunnel underneath that you can go do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do, and go in through the toilet.
I don't know. We could find out.
Let's go!
Was this for the purpose of sneaking in undetected?
Well,
I mean,
if
I don't
you're
think I've
gonna be
ever heard of
versing
anything
like
like
a
that.
summoning demon lord, did you really want to knock on the front door and go, hi?
That sounds like a
Not
good idea.
particularly. I think it is a good plan as any, yeah.
Okay. All right. Well,
It's the
let's
last
go
thing they will expect.
and pretend to be. We'll pretend to be architects. And we'll pretend to be designing some kind of, like hoity-toity building for some kind of rich asshole. And we'll use like Maximilian's. What was the steel thing that we used when we went to go visit the prison to bust Finry out?
Wrote a
You guys
letter.
were in a prison.
No, I wasn't in the prison. I helped do a jailbreak. But it wasn't real jailbreak. It was just like, oh, we're so rich and important, you must let us out because otherwise you'll be in trouble.
I don't know what
Yeah, I
that thing
mean,
was
they-
called.
I believe
Only
you
Maximilian
forged a
did.
letter or something.
We did like to forge. Okay, well maybe we could do that again. We could forge, because we don't even know if it's a thing. But if we go in there and it's not a thing and we think it's a thing, well, that gets more complicated. So we either go in and pretend and we double down, right? And like, it's a thing and we want that thing. Or someone goes on like a reconnaissance and tries to like suss out if it is a thing.
Or if we could circle the manor and see if there is a sewer entrance that looks somewhat
think-
promising.
Merc, like, even rich people poop.
Well, then it is more certain that we could just go to the manor and find that unorthodox way of entering.
Or
Do
we
you
could
have a
just
good
go
sense
through an
of
open
smell?
window. Why always
window.
the sewer? Why always the sewer?
I don't know. I feel like it's just because you shouldn't do it, so you kind of wanna. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe that's just me.
I think it's just you.
I've had a day, man. This is what I'm like today.
Well, do you have the ability to fly, Bunny?
Me?
Yeah.
Do I look like I have wings?
Well, you have spells.
Yeah, does it look like I have wings?
Yeah, I think you have wings. I'm pretty sure that's an aesthetic given with you.
Oh shit, I do.
Well, send him. He got wings.
So much coffee.
No, I have a phantom steed. But no, I have nothing that would help me fly.
I can make you glow. Like a firefly.
I was thinking along the lines of using it to fly, perhaps undetected, onto the roof of the manor.
I
Gain
could
access
try
that
and
way.
carry you up if you want. Pretty
Ooh,
strong.
I could cast enhance ability on you, and then you could with massive swole strength.
That
Bucket comes
would be a
around.
bad
Did you
idea.
need some more coffee? Bruce,
Oh, he needs so much more coffee. We will take 5.
5
pints.
coffees. Pints?
Pitchers.
Holy, yes. Yes.
Yeah. I really
Yes.
want to jazz him up. I really there's a really tiny, actually, let's be real, a really big part of me wants to see how many pitchers of coffee does it take to get a fairy to literally bounce off the walls like a bouncy ball, just ting, 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 ting. And then we have to cast light or on him to maybe make some kind of rave or strobe light situation. I think it would be really magical.
Oh, I like where your head's at. I like this one. She's fun.
I'm just nodding.
5 pitchers of coffee coming up.
Yes.
I toss him some money.
Fantastic. Thank you. Heads off and comes back a few moments later with 5 liter jugs of coffee and just puts them down with a massive grin on his face.
I
and
slide them all
slowly
across
takes
the
a
Brucey
few steps back.
boy. Here you go, friend.
I wish there
He's
was a
going
way
to
to put a negative exhaustion on the character because I feel like that's what you would do.
I feel like this is a Gary problem for later.
He is going to be pissing all night.
Okay.
It's gonna come very quick, that's all I know. We going? What are we doing? We going to the right place?
Be Fry in stocking time.
You start to breaking out a little bit of a sweat and you can start to see through time.
Okay, well, flying over the thing is not really an option for me. So what's the next idea?
Well,
We could break in. I got sleight of hand. Not that I would ever do anything illegal ever.
I will cast Reduce on you. You'll be the same size as me.
Me? Oh, because then you can carry me. Okay. Well, maybe. How long does that spell last for? Out of character.
Ooh, that's a good question. Let's have a look.
Well, the only reason why I said because I can fly
1 minute.
in the darkness.
Oh, if
For
I'm
1
his
minute.
size, can you carry me?
Yes.
Oh, can I sing while you do it?
Well, stealth was the
What
idea.
if I whisper it in your ear?
If it is a good tune, then sure.
I'm a bard. Of all my tunes, a good tune. Or like really obviously roll my eyes.
Bartender comes kind of sidling along again, just super eager, just watching what happens.
Okay.
You two,
Let's go team. Let's go team. Let's go team.
is there anything else I can help you with this morning?
No, we're okay. We're gonna go now. That ended up really creepy, but thank you for your hospitality. Let's go team.
I just want to see, are you guys leaving?
Yeah, we'll be back later. Bye. And I
Okay.
run out the door.
The minute I try to fly, I just hit every single wall.
You just
That's fine.
you don't take off slowly. Everything is just at warp
Very
speed.
quick, yeah.
So the only catch for me flying is it needs to be dim light. It needs to be in
But
dim light. And
it was like-
I thought it was midday when we slept, so now it's sort of like evening time.
Mhm.
That was kind of like what I was thinking. But if it's morning, then that plan might need to be postponed.
Well, I'll let you guys kind of decide whether you would have slept like through to the next day or just had like a midday nap, had your 8 hours, and now woken up and it's closer to like 9 p.m.
Yep, sure. Well, then that
Yes, darkness.
will work.
Okay, so you're heading over to the manor?
Yes.
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 It takes a little bit of time to navigate the streets of Waterdeep, and are any of you from Waterdeep? Like Bruce, I think you were here when everyone got
Yes.
here, right? So
Yes.
you've got Bruce as your guide, but it is in a different district. And after a good 45 minutes to an hour of navigating the winding streets, you do find Delzorin Street, and you approach the manor. As we navigate to the next map, and I'll bring you all with me in just a second.
Ooh, map time.
Do-do.
That's right. I did get you guys lost. Mm-hmm. And I'm currently walking because I don't trust myself flying. Every now and then you just see my wings just buzz.
And cast light on you to like turn you into like a glowing balloon. Ugh.
Oh no.
Mysterious.
There we go. You guys can see that now?
Yes.
Yes.
Fantastic.
Is this thy manor?
Does everyone else have game paused on their game?
There you
Yes.
go. So you approach a grand manor. You can see that it's built of strong, old stone. Streaks of age and grandeur reach down from the top of the roof. Its moonlight shadows cause much of the front to be cloaked in growing shadows through the darkness. A wide entry you can see ahead leads to a grand door with a heavy brass knocker.
Oh, look at that dog. Can we touch it? Can I go knock?
Just
I like
Just
to
wait.
put
Wait, Brucey boy.
Okay.
Wait up just a little.
Okay, Merc, so you wanted to fly?
Well, yeah, I guess if it seems advantageous, can we have a look around to see if there's a skylight or a window up high that kind of looks like it might be suitable?
It's too dark.
Hmm.
Sorry, I'm going to turn the lights back on.
Oh, I will. Do you have?
Yes?
dark vision, I will turn to Bruce and say, how do you see in the darkness?
I actually have no idea.
How does who see in the dark?
Well, I
I-
can
I
grant...
am the dark. I don't think I can actually.
Oh, I use my eyeballs. Yeah.
I think, just as an aside, I think with this new thing, anyone who has dark vision should see everything in black and white. Otherwise,
Oh yeah, that makes sense actually from like a biological perspective when you take into the consideration like how you actually see in a dark setting.
so hang on, what's going on here? Let me have a quick look at what's
I
going
was
on.
like, you think about like the rods and the cones, and like you don't use your cones like at nighttime. You only use your rods, and your rods see in black and white. Like that makes sense.
Yeah, and there's no light to bounce off things to reflect colour. So
Can you guys quickly check if you guys have dark vision or not?
Yeah, I do.
You
Oh,
I have
do.
60
do.
feet of dark vision. Yeah.
I will
I do not.
use... so I have Eyes of Night, which is
Dark vision.
a Twilight cleric ability, and I'll share dark vision with Bruce.
Yes, I need it. Thank you.
And you have like, I think it's like 300 feet of dark vision.
That's a lot.
Yeah, you've got
Solid.
300 feet. Oh, vision
You
mode.
can see into light
Oh my god,
as if
I
it
can
were bright
see.
light, and darkness is
Can you
full of
see
dim
through
light.
time?
Maybe. Nope, that's just my hands.
So does that work? Can you guys see anything right now in black and white, or is it just way too dark?
It's real dark.
Damn it.
Like, yeah, really shadowy.
I'll just turn the lights back
Dark
on.
and eerie. I like it.
I'm Batman.
I'm Batman. Who's Batman? Why is Batman?
There we go. You should be able to see everything again now.
I'm always
But yes,
jealous
your
when you
vision
guys
is-
can do that low gravelly voice. I'm restricted by the length of my vocal cords.
Damn.
Gotta do that long.
Okay,
Still
so
pretty good.
where would you like to go? Do you want to scope it? You want to looking for a window in a second? Is that correct?
Yeah,
Bruce.
just from this
Bruce.
point, just as we've
Oh.
walked up. And
Where's where's the front door from where we are?
Front door, if you can see the ping,
Mhm.
is there.
Okay, cool.
Okay, now Bruce, fly up real high, real quietly. No.
Am I like the front doorstep looking up, going, I want to knock.
Brucey, no! Bad! Bad, Brucey! No! Don't
Yeah,
make me get
I'll look
prescriptive.
from where
I
I
want
am.
to. I want to knock and run.
You do see a couple of windows.
Oh,
You don't
well,
see
that
any
is
on this closest building here. You don't see any extra windows in the upper level. You see some on the lower level. You do see a couple of windows on this building over here.
Nice and high,
Nice and high.
but not open, obviously. They're just sort of closed with glass.
Yeah, correct.
So going like directly south,
hmm
what is it just like an alley or whatever?
Well, on the west side is my edge of the map, so you can make up your imagination, whatever goes there. But yes, straight down you just see the wall of the house with a couple of windows on it, and then you can
Are
make
they
out...
ground level?
Yes.
Bunny's gonna head down this way and see if there's any kind of lock mechanisms on those windows.
Give me an investigation check.
Yes, I think it would be worth circumnavigating the house and having a look.
That's a 13 for an investigating.
Yeah, we can make out there's a couple of locks on those windows. Yeah.
Are the windows hella grimy?
Oh yes, they are. You don't see anything through that. It looks very
Can
dark
I-
inside.
Are they grimy in and out or in or?
Well,
I
you
just
reach
kind of
up.
want to go.
Yeah. You wipe and you can see one layer of dust and grime come off, but there is several layers on the other side which don't budge.
Okay, I like. Come over here.
Yes.
You came over really quickly. Okay. So there's some windows here at ground level. I can probably, with skills that I totally haven't practiced in a real life setting that are not translatable really to this situation, but I'm just naturally gifted at this. Pick these windows to open them so we can get through. I just can't see what's inside.
Well, you'd better open it then to see inside.
Meanwhile, no one's watching me, so I'm gonna knock on the door.
I already told you no, and then I was just like,
No
oh, this other thing over
witnesses.
here, no problem. Also, I'm not in charge, so whatever.
So you're knocking on the
your
door,
own
Bruce.
problem.
I'm knocking and I'm running to this closest bush to me. I think it's to my right.
Okay, Merc, you keep an eye out.
I'm
gonna
here.
pick this lock, okay?
Very well.
All right.
I'm just gonna like peer around the corner.
That's a 15. That's not great, but it's not terrible.
So
Oh,
you hear so Bonnie and Merc, you hear this sort of massive like thunk, thunk, thunk as Bruce
You
knocks
took
on
your
the
eyes
door.
off Bruce. It's like
And,
taking your eyes off like a golden retriever that's trying to chase a rabbit or some shit. It's gonna just like break his hip.
yes, one that is plied with 5 pints of coffee.
To be fair, though, it's funny. It'll make a really good story.
The door opens, Bruce. You hear this as the door creaks open, and you hear an old voice kind of say, "Yes, who is it? Is anyone there?" That's strange. And he steps back inside, and you hear the door close again.
It's just an old man.
Props to Jeremy for his old man voice.
Damn kids.
You left him alone.
I'm gonna quickly like run around to the other side. It's like all half fly and run at the same time because I'm too
Yep.
scared to fly up.
And Bonnie, you've trying to unlock that window, right?
Yep.
With your 15, you're able to get your tools in there, and the lock does click open, and the window can now be pushed up out of the way.
As it like
Hey, Bruce.
slowly doing this stuff, I like sneak up on them and go, "Hey guys, so there's only one guy inside."
I just like get scared and I go to do like a massive drop kick.
Oh shit! I just close my eyes.
It's up to you whether you want to roll an attack roll for that, and a stealth roll for you, Bruce, if you wanted to.
Let's see. I would have been really close, so I say roll it. And you want to, what do you mean to roll?
You can roll. Let go of stealth.
Is an
A stealth.
unarmed just like
Okay.
plus your strength? So
Yeah.
D20 plus strength?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, so that's plus or minus 1.
9.
Cool.
Terrible stealth.
But I think you're proficient in your own feet, so
I don't think you are, man. Five.
Just the sheer fright of it catches you a bit off guard. Your strike goes a little bit wide, but you only just miss this caffeinated fairy buzzing around like a ping pong ball.
Hey, Brucey, windows open.
Sick.
should
Um,
we should I cast the silence spell so that we can
That's
make
probably
any
wise.
noise? But you would have to leave my radius if you were to cast a spell.
I mean, it's only an old man inside. I don't think they were panicking about that.
Well, that is the only
That's
person
just a
who opened the
semantic
door.
spell that requires leaving. Like a verbal, sorry. Like if it's like a different, if it doesn't have a verbal component, it should be fine.
Yep.
Yeah, okay. I think all my spells are verbal. That's okay, no worries.
But let me just double check.
Yeah, no, that makes sense. It's all good. I just needed to go check my spells.
20-foot radius sphere. Send it on me. So I'll cast that, and it lasts for 10 minutes.
All right, so now that we're all silenced, let's very carefully poke open the window a little bit and take a peek inside and see if the coast is clear, maybe. Also,
Okay.
so, because no one can hear anything, so we have to mime out everything. I'll be like, "Feel got that?"
Sorry, I was distracted by trying to get the move with the music, so you're having a peek in to see what's there.
Well, it's like because we're all silent, so we have to like mime out our instructions to each other. Otherwise, no one's gonna be like, you can't talk.
Excellent.
It's metagaming.
Fantastic. So who's having a look? Who's opening the window and having a look? Anyone?
Well, I'm kind of like gesturing that like that's what we have to do.
I'll be trying to climb through it already.
I just like,
You can't stop me.
I'm aware. All right, so I gesture to Merc and I like do the, you know, like the foot chair thing. Like, do you want to go? Like,
Yep. So I'll go through.
all right, so I give him a boost.
Okay. Merc gets up,
And then I'll
falls through.
and pop my hand over to pull you in.
Oh!
What do we see?
Let's see if I can get you all in there.
I just pulled myself in.
Okay, you see a nice, comfortable-looking study. The study is looking a little bit dusty in areas, and in the center of the floor, there is a large blood stain embedded in the wood.
Whoa.
Now, Merc, this room looks
This.
very familiar to you.
Yeah.
A little bit distorted, but yes, resembles something you've seen before.
Can I walk over to the table and look at the papers, if there's any?
Yeah, give me an investigation check. Are you looking for anything in particular?
For the book, IRL, and anything that's kind of just sort of, you know, looks like it was touched most recently, or just sort of whatever's on the desk at the time, not filed away in cabinets and stuff. But
Yeah. So you do find a few papers, but you just see like invoices, bills. You see an invoice billed to Seaford's Resols and Repairs. You see another bill to Lemonch Leathers. But that's it.
Are they dated?
Are they dated? You can give me an investigation check too.
Nope. 10.
I mean, it's pretty hard to tell if they are not dated. Hard to tell. Like, there are some dates on there, but is it the date of when that service occurred or the date it was due? Your dates are around 5 to 6 years old.
That's close enough for me. Does the blood on the carpet look like dried and manky, like really old?
Make a
Just like
perception check.
Oh, I was standing on top of a chest.
22.
Yeah, it looks well stained, well dried in and set. And so you can see that someone has tried to clean it up, but it is soaked in. It's almost, you can see like several layers of blood soaked in different patterns.
Is there like different patterns? Are you talking like there could be, if one was to like take some chalk and draw out some kind of line around these patterns, would they form any kind of geometric shapes?
I mean, you would see splatter number 1 is on top of splatter number 2 on top of splatter number 3. Yeah.
Very well. I was thinking more like a summoning circle of blood, but whatever. Okay, cool.
Sorry, DM. So do I remember there was kind of like a bit of a circle that was drawn here with candles and stuff last time when we were here. Is that's correct?
In the dream skip space
The
you're
dream.
in? Yes.
Yeah. Can I just look around that area for signs of those candles and kind of
Yeah, give me an
If there- if-
investigation check.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't find a lot of mark. You don't find any circles. You find some remnants of wax here and there, but nothing which indicates any kind of shape. Bonnie, sorry, not Bonnie, Bruce, as you're flying around, yeah, you see that. Just to point out other things in the room, there's that chest in the corner, the desk in front of you. There's an old cupboard to the corner, and some very old bookcases around. It doesn't look like this room has been used for a very long time.
A gesture to I try and like get Bruce's attention.
Yes.
And
Waving
I point to
hands.
the chest and I make like an opening movement.
Yeah, and can I try get to the chest? Is it like locked or anything? Or...
It is locked.
I go over with my tools of
Damn
perfectly
just headbutt it.
reasonable, like public goodness, and make a sleight of hand check. But first, I check for traps.
Okay, give me an investigation check for traps.
$15.
You see some interesting symbols carved onto this box, Bonnie. You see a symbol which was kind of resembling a large tongue, kind of leading down from the main lock.
This is a mimic. I bring Merc over.
I go over.
Like eyeballs, and I point to this, and like take out some paper and write like mimic question mark.
Yeah, can I identify if it is? Or will I use
Sure. Give me a history or nature check. See if you can remember if this looks like a mimic you've seen before.
that? Gosh, Raleigh's so bad.
Yeah, it's really hard to tell. Like, if you've seen a couple of mimics before, this one might look a little bit different. They all come in different shapes and sizes. It's really hard to tell what this is.
And
Nice.
objects.
I recall there was some kind of symbology involving a tongue, and like with some of the symbology we'd seen. So, I'd give it a little shake your head. I don't think it's a mimic. Can I, if a signal to whoever's got the book? I think there were some drawings in there of this image. Is that right, DM?
Yes, that's right. Good memory. Yes, there is some drawings that have been made by Sarah. What she's seen in this room before, and you do see a sketch of like a 3D kind of sketch of what looks to be a wooden tongue.
Just sort of point
Is
to
there
that.
any notes?
Not really. It just says just things seen in Viala's study. She kind of started to capture an image of what she saw when she saw Viala's casting some spell, and she put that in the background.
But I kind of like gesture at Mac and be like, like yes, no, yeah, okay. I go pick the lock. If it goes bad, blame Mac.
I'm ready my giant axe. Just in case it moves funny.
As you open the lock, it falls apart fairly easily and opens for you. The moment it does, the top of it flips open and a black shroud of shadow emerges as a wraith emerges from that chest and starts circling the room screaming.
Ah, but it's silenced if it's in.
Silent
Mac.
screaming.
Silently screaming.
Ah, well, that sounds like an it problem.
And I'd like everyone to roll initiative.
Hooray!
Nice.
It could have been worse. I look at Mac and I'd be like,
16.
Wasn't a mimic. How do I do a initiative roll again?
You should be if you right click on your character and then you see the sword and shields, shield and swords. Click that.
You can also do it on your character sheet.
Yeah, I'm
Oh,
on
yeah.
the character sheet.
It's next to the shield. It says initiative.
Oh, so it does. Ugh.
You are right. It was not a mimic. It was a reef.
With
Wait,
that
did
boost,
it?
you're right.
Hell yeah. I rage silently because I'm silent. Yeah, basically. And I'm going to, well, because I raged. That's the magic table, so I have to roll a
We'll give
good
you
old
the
D8. And roll that. That's a 6. What the hell happens? Oh my god.
6 is, until your rage ends, you are surrounded by multicolored protective lights. You gain +1 to AC. And while within 10 feet of you, your allies gain the same bonus.
Hell yeah. And I full on just charge straight at it because I'm enraged. Silently. You just hear nothing, and as I charge forward.
I'm getting my stroobs.
The silent disco time.
Literally silent disco. Alright, let's attack. That's a 20 to hit.
20 hits.
Nice. And that is 11 damage.
11 slashing.
And I'll come back with like a follow through. Good old great axe style. And that's an 18, dude.
18 hits.
Nice. 10 damage. I'm doing stuff. As I try to say, but nothing comes out.
You see this thing start to shift uncomfortably as this axe you have kind of smashes through its shadowy form, but you can feel like the resistance in your axe as you carve through it. The shape of it kind of splits in two, then reforms each time you cut through it. Anything else on your turn?
That's my turn.
The wraith itself circles around the room behind the desk before you see it kind of shaping itself into something as though it's, for lack of a better term, on a crucifix before let me just get this organized, sorry. Oops.
Hey, Mac, how long does the silence last for?
Well, I can cancel it because it's concentration, but it will last for 10 minutes.
Okay.
That's great ball.
Sorry, I've had a stuff up here. I'll just be with you in a second. Before...
Holy what?
What?
That was 3 dice. 3 dice.
Oh, I have that not hidden. Before it comes back down and just sort of laughs maniacally. It's then...
Can't hear it.
Well, you see it. You can see it laughing maniacally. It approaches you again, Bruce. And
I look up at it with no fear in my eyes.
He's
Why isn't it
had
hidden?
5 pints of coffee for breakfast.
why isn't it doing anything?
Because I am immortal.
One creature. Weird.
Oh wow! Oh, that's brutal.
Why is it not doing anything?
He does not want to.
There we go. Okay. Oh no, for a natural 20.
But I liked Bruce.
Ouch.
We're at 32
Ouch.
points of necrotic damage, and you must make a con save, please.
Okay. $16.
Okay, you save. No other effects. Where's my initiative order? It's then that you hear out the corner of your eye, or see out the corner of your eye, a book shift from the bookcase as one of these books wiggles free from the bookcase and hurtles over towards you, Bonnie.
I try and catch it.
Deflect, kick it at its head.
What?
Deflect it and kick it at its head.
Oh, right. But
Monk. Deflect missiles.
I'm not Gary. If Gary wanted monk shit to happen, Gary should have been here.
Give me a dexterity check.
I will do this one thing you ask. I will do it poorly.
Okay. Oh, another natural 20.
Right.
As this book slams into you, and you don't even see it, but there was actually 3 other books behind it. Bang, just slammed into you for 13 points of force damage. It looks like these have come out of absolutely nowhere.
Very well. I don't like this place.
Bruce.
Yes.
Make a strength check for me.
Okay. Ability or saving throw?
Check. Just ability check.
11. I'm not feeling too strong.
Yeah, hang on.
You know, when everyone was poo-pooing the sewer idea, I bet there was no poltergeists in the sewer.
Okay,
Over
this
the chest.
you suddenly feel much lighter than you normally would, as though your wings are not even carrying you anymore, and you find yourself being thrown against the fireplace in the corner there, as you take.
He needs to do a contested strength check, doesn't he?
He did a strength check against my charisma.
I failed.
And you take 6 points halved since you're raging
Yes.
to 3 as you slam yourself into the corner.
I can drop concentration. I don't have to. I don't have to wait till my turn.
I would
It
suggest
says
that you do that so that
at
I can
any
cast some
time.
spells.
But yeah, so basically, if that sort of happened, and I can use a reaction if that, if you'd like, TM. But yeah, I might do that. Seeing my buddies.
I can imagine that with all this going around, your concentration has been lost on that, if that's how you want to play it.
Yeah, I'll just be. Yeah, I'll drop it.
Okay, and Bonnie, you're up.
Alright. Alright, well, now I feel like I can talk again. I'm probably just like swearing in this stream of incoherent garble, and then like it's all of a sudden it's like I can be heard again. I'm like, I regret nothing!
Merc, give me a perception check while you're doing that.
I'm just gonna, because it just changes what I'm gonna do as well. Just because now I can do a whole bunch of things.
With all this, with the silent spell now gone, you hear coming from this direction over here, like a rattling and a banging, and his voice going, "Who's in there? What's going on?"
Dang.
All right, I'm going to cast Enhance ability on Brucey Boy. I'm going to give him Bear's Endurance. He has advantage on Constitution checks. He also gains 2d6 temporary hit points.
Nice.
It lasts for an hour. You get 11 temporary hit points.
I like that.
Just because you look like you're going to be our DPS. So let's protect our tanky DPS. And then that's my action. As a bonus action, I'm going to be like... Merc! Fight the evil that guards this place. Summon down thine god and let his power flow through you. Purge the evil from this place. I'm trying to inspire you. Feel inspired. And you get 1d8 for Bardic Inspiration that you can use to add to your ability check, attack roll, or saving throw.
Ooh.
And that is the end of my turn.
I don't think I've ever been inspired by a bard before in D&D.
Oh, well, consider yourself thoroughly inspired. Also, I'm going to... Oh, God. I don't know. I kind of want to... Is there a door out of this place?
There is. In this direction here.
And it's banging. You might
Is
not
it?
have heard that, though.
I wonder, like, if we open it, right? I say as, like, a bonus action really quickly. Do you think that these spirits would just attack the old man? Maybe. Maybe not. I don't know. We should give it a go.
It's your man.
It's like 5, 10, 15, 20. That's 20 foot of movement. Can I use like 20 foot of movement and then like my other 10 foot of movement to just like reef open the doors if they're not locked?
You can run over there for 20 feet of movement.
Okay. All right.
You have to run past the wraith, though.
All right. Well, I'll do it.
Do it.
5. I'll go that way. 10, 15, 20. I'll take 25 and I'll go over there.
As
So a long way. So I'm not moving around. Like I'm not moving in an adjacent square. I was at least 10 feet away from him at all times.
I understand. However, you move through a poltergeist.
You fucking what, mate?
Is it? It's where I was
Ew.
standing, is it?
Gross.
There is... Now that... Well, poltergeists are supposed to be invisible, but I'll let you give some insight. Give you some kind of context as to where they are. There are 3 in the room.
I hate ghosts. This sucks.
Oh.
Mark, purge this place.
How big is this room?
Cleric
So
at
as-
night.
Or with a attack opportunity, involves a natural 1.
Hooray!
You safely get across the room to the door.
Hooray!
Merc, you're up.
Cool. All right. I think I will cast guiding bolts at the wraith, the one that I can see. There's a poltergeist like right on me. Is that right?
There is. What I'll do is, just without affecting anything happened last time, you know what? I will put him right there. Otherwise, it would just be too difficult.
I think I'll just cast guiding bolt on this guy. I'll see if I can do that. At 2nd level.
So who are you attacking?
The wraith.
The Wraith. Gotcha.
Damage. So I'll just add my inspiration,
Mm-hmm.
which is a. Can I? So I'll go attack and then add. I get to add 1d8. Was it?
Yep.
Let's go. Ugh.
16 hits.
Hey.
Nice.
And then the damage for that, there is. So I just hit that and a 5d6. Yeah, that's correct. All Alright, hold on.
Jeez.
Oh, that's 17 radiant damage.
17 radiance.
And I will follow Bonnie this way, and maybe set up shop here. If I can pass through Bonnie's space and just stay out of this guy's reach, but sort of, I guess, near the door.
Like, nudge him and go, don't stand in the ghosts.
It tickles.
It's not great.
It is icy.
It's not good.
Okay. One second. Okay. This poltergeist, or this, you just feel a weird, strange presence, a chill on the back of your neck, Bonnie. As this presence makes itself kind of, you can feel the chill in the air.
But you haven't even bought me dinner yet.
And you just, there's a 10 hit.
No.
You just
No,
feel
it
the
doesn't.
chill wash over you. It kind of washes down your right-hand side. You feel every pore on your skin stand on end.
No, GM Adam, the chills are not multiplying. I'm not losing control. Because the power he's
Bruce,
supplying,
Sarah?
it's not electrifying.
I'm gonna run forward and I'm gonna cast Firefly. Or a Fiery Fly. So everything in a 20-foot cube radius, if it fails a dexterity save, can be seen whether it's invisible or not.
Mm-hmm.
And everything, any attacks against it has advantage.
Okay, so I've got to make some dex saves, is that right?
Yes, anything within a 20-foot cube of me. However big that is. Yeah, it should be that
Okay.
size.
Oops.
And what score does it have to beat? Mine.
It'll be 12, right? The wraith,
Yes, correct.
the wraith is safe.
Like,
This poltergeist becomes very, very visible.
hello. And I attack it.
Can I have to make those too?
It doesn't, I'm assuming so.
It says creature in the area, so I think that's us too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, cool.
And they're going to be bright blue. 'Cause it says I get to choose color, so why not blue? Blue, because it suits the poltergeist sort of feel.
Okay, okay.
8. That's a nice fail.
Oh, hello, I can see you too.
Oh, that's the baby.
I think Caleb's up.
Yeah. Do you want to get it or do you want me to?
Should we take a 10-minute break at that point?
Oh yeah, that'd be good. Can we do that?
Yes, 10-minute break, back in 10.
We have a baby!
So,
Yay!
folks.
I'll be there soon.